Okay, and we're back. Yeah, I wouldn't say I got the days wrong, but 100% the opening day for Gamescon happened today. So yeah, today they showcased a few games. There's a few things that I thought were pretty good. Like, I'm pretty sure for a little while that people were like, no, asking for Ananta. And I think, honestly, I think the game got delayed quite a bit because I think it was supposed to come out before, was it GTA? Because it was supposed to be like, for those who can't afford GTA, is this game. I think it's the, so is it from the people that make MapleStory NetEase? But either way, or like, they showcased that game. That game's going to be coming out next year. And I'm actually like, that to me, that game looks interesting, right? So I'm not sure if there's the whole no physical copy stuff of GTA. I'm like a little worried about it. But yeah, they showed some kind of like the trailer, like how they're how was it like, I wouldn't say improved, but like kind of like the different zones. Of course, they're gonna have like a pseudo China in there, kind of like in Enfield. There's like Wuling, which is China, right? I mean, they have like what, 5,000 years of history to go with, so that's what I mean. It's almost like if you were a Japanese developer, you're probably gonna end up making like a zone in your place, Japan, which is funny because Final Fantasy 14 didn't do that much. Like their zone is just like the opening city of the Japan place, but you can't really go inside. I think they already did that for like a different expansion. Then there's like the other area that's pretty much like China, another area that's like Okinawa, which I think was really funny. Like the Ruby Sea area, that's Okinawa. Another game that kind of caught me off guard, I guess, was the new Mega Man. That one actually, like, I'm not like a super Mega Man fan. Like I'm like, oh, I play every Mega Man. I did play a lot of them, but I do keep up with kind of the story for the most part. But yeah, there's a new Mega Man coming out. It looks pretty good. And it kind of got me thinking of a long time ago. There was a Koto Comics is like not really like Shonen Jump. It's like think of Shonen Jump, but like for even a younger crowd. Like I was reading this when I was like, oof, in elementary for the most part. But it's also wild because think of the anime back in the like no in Japan is going to be like, even though it's for like kids, there's some brutal stuff in it. Because the reason why I bring that up because there's a comic for Mega Man, and because like technically they're robots, like when you're reading it in comic form, it's black and white. So like in the Mega Man comic, the like characters were getting ripped to pieces, and like no, just like the black spraying out of his oil, but to any normal part, you're like, no, this is blood. All right, but oh no, to get around censors, like, oh no, it's oil. They're machines. It's different. But yeah, that um comic series, I think I was like around like 10. Maybe I was like 10 when I read that one, and it was the most brutal comic I've ever like. I forgot which series that it was like it. What series in the timeline it took place in? I think Sigma was there. So for all the fans of Mega Man, you could probably let me know in the comments below. But yeah, it was pretty brutal. Like I'm pretty sure anyone who probably knows what I'm talking about probably look at like brutal like Mega Man comic Japan or Mega Man manga. You probably find it. But yeah, I just remember like reading it. I was like, damn, people are getting ripped to shreds and stuff, and like really like depressing betrayals and all that. I'm like, god damn. Like it was something. I wonder. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to bring that one up, like that really like dark timeline version of Mega Man. I don't think they'll like, honestly, the one where like the main character was like Zero. I think that was kind of like the last time they kind of went into like that dark route. I think they try to bring it back to kind of like the like, oh no, at least friendly route, and not the whole like, you know, back in like it was the late 90s where like everything was like extra like, you know, spikes and grim dark and all that stuff. So they try not to do that. Oh yeah, there's another game there. Speaking of Gamescom, there's another game called Notice Fall. Nodus. Oh, what is it called? Yeah. Notice Fall. It's when you see the game trailer, you will 100% think like, oh, okay. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Elden Ring, right? There's a few games that did that. They kind of copied Elden Ring's flow in Gamescom. Oh, let me see something. Oh, what? But either way, like this game, what was to me was the shocking part was like it was a Hoyo first game. So like the Honkai Impact, Genshin Impact, Star Rail, the other Pokemon version of Star Rail. I think that kind of came out recently. But yeah, from that company, they made this game. It's pretty like, yeah, it is pretty dark. Where like one of the monsters got their head chopped off and things like that. I'm like, oh, okay, are we doing this? And I'm not 100% sure, but like the battle system kind of looks like you have three. I'm not sure if they're like three NPCs, so I'm not sure if it's single player or multiplayer. So yeah, that I don't know. Oh man, close. Okay. Almost got everything at 20. Yeah, that game, like, it does also kind of give me like a little bit of like a feeling of the original Arknights, whereas that game's a little bit more dark compared to Enfield. Enfield has like, the darkness is not in the main story yet, really. Like it's kind of like in the background. And I think at this recent patch, they even kind of like mention it where like, oh yeah, there's like a lot of like things happening along the main character since you lost your memories, right? We didn't want to like, we wanted you to do a few years as like a normal kind of like happy-go-lucky whatever operator. Then we start filling you in on the grim darkness of the world. So I think that's just like I think there was like the grim dark part was always in the game, but I think I believe it was like the original playtesters when they played like one of the original versions of the game, they said it was like too depressing. I was like, isn't that the point of Arknights? It's a pretty depressing series. But yeah, there was that one. They showed some. They didn't showcase Monster Hunter, like, or not the DLC that's coming up. They showed like Monster Hunter Outlanders or something. I believe that's what it's called. They showed that the new Silent Hill. They actually showcased some of like other characters who like are based, like, they're very famous actors. What was I'm trying to think of? Oh, they showed some more stuff of Final Fantasy, the last part of the trilogy. I think, yeah, it's Final Fantasy Revelation, I think. So you're gonna be finding like the diamond weapon, ruby weapon, emerald weapon, ultima weapon. And another one that I don't know what the hell it is. I think they call it the Jade weapon. They showed that. They showed Gears of War. That one. I'm trying to think of. Yeah, Gears of War. Apparently, other people were like not too thrilled about it. Like they tried to like retcon things and stuff. I was never too much of a Gears of War guy. So like, I mean, okay. I wasn't even much of a Halo person as well. Like I played Halo, but like I didn't know a lot of the deep lore in Halo or let's say Gears of War. It's only like until kind of recently is when I finally like got into was like Warhammer. Like I knew of Warhammer because when I bought Magic cards, Warhammer stuff was like very close by. But like then later on when I like kind of read some of the lore, I'm like, oh okay, no wonder people think this is pretty cool. Like yeah, it is like. And then of course like the secret level like CGI little animation came out, episode thing came out, plus the other like Space Marine game came out. I'm like, oh okay, okay. I 100% understand why people think this is cool. Even though I don't think enough people have media literacy to really understand like how dark the world is and stuff. So they think like, oh yeah, this is so cool. If we could have this now, you know, you guys are not the ones surviving it. It's almost like when someone wants to have like a zombie outbreak, like, oh, I want to live in that kind of zombie outbreak kind of world. You're here to be fodder. Like, because they asked me like, oh yeah, do you think you'll survive in the zombie apocalypse? No. I'll survive for a little bit, but I 100% I'll probably get stabbed in the back by someone. It's like, I know myself. I know where I stand. I know exactly what's gonna happen. I'll be the guy who's like, you know, worried about like, oh yeah, like infection spikes and all that kind of stuff. And then knowing my luck, it'll be like I'll be worried about the bites and stuff, and that one dude who's got bitten and didn't tell anyone, right? And I'll be like sitting right next to him, and then he'd be like, and the first person who, like it's usually in the movies, right? Someone's infected, they don't tell anyone, and the first person they jump at, right, like at the chow hall or something, that'll be me. Oh, see, I even saw it disappear. No. Okay. Okay, this is kind of a little dramatic. Okay, I think we're good. Oh yeah, another game that I'm pretty sure I brought it up last time because I thought this game was still cool was Tides of Annihilation. It reminds me if anyone ever like looks up Chaos Legion, this game is like if they said this is a spiritual successor to Chaos Legion, I'm like, oh, okay. It does have that vibe, and I really like that. And of course, the visuals look really nice. It looks kind of like visual wise, it looks a lot like Final Fantasy like 16 kind of visuals. So I'm down with that. Let's see what else was like. I'm trying to think of things that caught my attention. There's another game that kind of like The Witcher. I think one of the DLC things they kind of went over. It looked cool. Oh, they said the new Witcher, the new installment is going to come out. I believe. Did they say 2027, 2028? Oh man, I have to go back. But they're probably gonna like officially announce it like tomorrow or something. But I know they announced it on something, and I was like, oh okay. At least there's like a release date now. Let's see. Trying to think of the other games. honestly, the look of Sea of Remnants, or yeah, Remnants, I like the aesthetic of it. Like, am I gonna get the game? Not sure. Do I think it looks cool? Yes. Not gonna lie, if there was an MMO with that aesthetic, I would be very curious about it. I'm like, maybe I gotta go and play that one. I think it looks really, really cool. Like whoever like thought to use that aesthetic for that game, like I think that's very, very smart of them. Like that is an aesthetic that I could get behind. Let's see. Oh, there's the Showa American story. It's that game looks wacky. I need to send that to one of my other friends. I know he loves wacky games like that. That game is probably a one that I'm 100% getting, just to be real. They showed a little bit more of Onimusha, of course. My friend got it for me. It'll be coming in the first Monday of September. Or the second Monday? Either way. Oh. I thought I was going to start on the other one, so I was shocked. And there we go. I'm trying to think, what other game did they show? Oh, there was like a trailer that I thought was really cool. A trailer, or there's a game called, it's like almost like a Civilization, one of those kind of games, right? It's a Humankind 2. The opening trailer for it, I thought was pretty interesting. It's like, it shows like a baby being born and then like different like time frames, like the Stone Age, like in Egypt, and this one other kind of like Asian place and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was really cool how they did that trailer. There's another one. I'm pretty sure they kind of showed this one quite a few though. It's called Blood of the Dawn Walker. Yeah, it's pretty sure. Long time ago, they made this dude into a vampire, but he could like, no, the sun doesn't bother him. Like Blade, he's like Blade. So yeah, that game, it's pretty much kind of like a standard kind of, would they even call that, like, I wonder what the genre would be. Would that be hack and slash? It's not really hack and slash. It's more like a Witcher type game. So yeah, that one, it looks like it'll be good. Let's see, what else? I'm trying to think. There's a DLC with Snoop Dogg and Hitman. That kind of came out of nowhere. There was that. There's a few games that were like, I think, oh yeah, for this area, that was made by like Korea and China. So they had like English dubs for those ones. Zoo Punk is a game that I thought was like, it kind of reminds me of like a game, but I don't remember what the hell the name of it was. But either way, that was kind of like to me, it felt like nostalgic. There was a game that I thought Milk will like. Hold on a second. Oh my god, I need to go find it again. Okay, there we go. Another game that's very much like Hoyoverse, kind of Genshin is Silver Palace, but it looks kind of cool. So Metro, they're doing another game of that one. I have actually like looked at this one long a documentary, this video, like one of those like long form videos about the story of Metro. So I'm like kind of intrigued. Let's see. Oh, Control Resonant. Of course, I mean that one I've been talking about a lot. I do want to actually like make. I think that game comes out kind of. I think in September, so I might want to get Control and just beat that game. Some more stuff on Crimson Desert. Oh. Some call it something called Warlock from like Dungeons and Dragons. That gameplay looks good, but I kind of don't want it to be like. Oh, okay, never mind. I got lost a little bit. Like I don't want it to end up like one of those games where like you kind of like walk in the world and it's like there's like, oh yeah, these yellow like pieces of tape on things that are like yellow paint everywhere that just kind of shows you this is how you interact with things. Though I think I forgot what game it was, but there was like a game where people were complaining like, oh yeah, like we're not stupid, stop putting yellow paint on like the places we're supposed to go to, and then stop doing the thing where like it has like a little, you tap something, it has like a line that shows you where you need to like explore. But the developer said, yeah, when we took that out of the game, when we had the playtest people do it, like you guys were like really bad at that. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm not sure like how like, what was it? Oh, ooh, look at that. A box up here. Yeah. So I think sometimes maybe the developers, they do understand more because they're like, oh yeah, when we make this great or make a game too open world for the people, sometimes they get like overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. And there's some story games like, yeah, the reason why we had to put like glowy stuff places, right? Is because like if we don't do that, you guys would never beat the game. Then you'll get mad. And I mean, there's like even other games where like they have to like nerf the bosses because people are just like that angry. Like the game is too hard. I'm looking at you, Armored Core. You filtered out like the first boss filtered out so many people. Like get filtered. Okay, that was over. This is overkill, but okay. Oh. My character must kill. They have the... I had actually, had to focus for a little bit. I think this is the same boss I went to last time where I'm like, or elite enemy, where I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I might die if I like fought him. Yeah, we're good. We're strong enough. And I think it was just one of the other like higher level areas, that place where if I fought enemies, elites over there, they tear me up. But this one's not bad. But yeah, that's essentially what Gamescom was like. I think I kind of want to highlight a lot of the big. Oh, Nezha. Is essentially like a Chinese mythology character. That game kind of reminds you of mix God of War with Stellar Blade, I guess. That'd be probably the best way to describe it. Pretty character, but you have to also remember Nezha was a pretty much in mythology was like body was created by the gods for Nezha. So like at least, maybe I'm just coping, but like at least that makes sense in mythology. I mean, of course, Nezha's gonna look good, or I'm not sure if Nezha was I thought Nezha was a guy, but yeah, Nezha was supposed to be a pretty boy, because the gods made Nezha, and of course they're gonna make something like good looking. So yeah, if I remember correctly, Nezha was a dude, and they made Nezha look like because Nezha had a artificial body. It's like Nezha. But yeah, that game, and that's just like, this is the opening day. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably either do more like gameplay. I want to see the gameplay more of Silent Hill or Silent Hill Dawnfall. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm definitely gonna get that game when that comes out, and it comes out pretty soon too, because they had was for people who forgot, they announced Silent Hill F, Silent Hill Dawnfall, Silent Hill, the other kind of like the, what you call it? It's like a third one that was like, it came out super. It was the first one to come out, but they like showcased these games like 3 or 4 years ago. So now it's just like they finished the development cycle, and now that's what's coming out. So I'm like, I'm excited. Silent Hill had like quite a few years of just like bad Silent Hill games, and it came back up pretty much just like Resident Evil. Resident Evil had quite a few games that people didn't like. I personally liked it. But yeah, they had like a streak of bad games. But after they remade Resident Evil 2, then, or no, actually Resident Evil 7, and then from there on they had a good streak. Same thing with like Silent Hill. When they remade Silent Hill 2, then now they have a pretty good streak of making Silent Hill games. And I know people were like, that one other, like, I think the game was either free or very cheap on Steam, this other Silent Hill game that came out before Silent Hill F. People are saying, oh, it was not really that good, Silent Hill, because it was talking about like, you know, some like heavy topics and whatnot. But I was like, you guys kind of forgot the many years of bad Silent Hill games we had. I mean, I'm a little biased. I think was a Silent Hill 4, which wasn't really a Silent Hill game, but called Silent Hill 4: The Room. I like that one. Even though some people were like, oh, that one's so... It was very jarring. If you ever played other Silent Hills and you played that one, you're like, what the hell is going on? But if you think that's like, oh, this wasn't made as a Silent Hill, then it makes sense. Okay, at least we gotta fought some unique... Why do I somehow end up finding these random ass quests? Yeah. Oh yeah, I found these. Or not found, but I was able to fight the elite. And shit. No, I think I'm gonna have to fight them a few more times. Well, at least I know I could fight them easily. So I could just do I gotta sneak by him and just, you know, stab him. And with that, let's go back to the main town. Yeah, that was today's, you know, little Gamescon review. They have a lot of, like, if I was you guys, like, even, I even looked at the games where, like, you know, things that I'm probably not going to play it, but I did take a look at it. There's, like, another game where, one that I was thinking the Milk will like, I don't remember the name of it, but it's, like, a game where, like, you're, like, a squirrel, and you, like, essentially you're a Carby. You, like, suck up food, and you spit it out at people. I think it's, like, a cute-looking game that Milk will like. And there's other, like, was it oh yeah, the other game I was talking about, Amsterdam 16, was it 1666, I believe. Yeah, that's another game that I'm like, I am kind of interested in it. I have actually went over there once when I was in that area of the world. I did go by that, so I liked the waterways. I thought that looked really cool. We wanted to travel to more, like, to other places over there to, like, kind of take pictures, but I know we got close over there at one point. Oh. And with that, we'll call it a day for today. Let's see, let me get the correct angle. But yeah, tomorrow we'll probably have more news about, like, what's happening at Gamescom, because I think tomorrow's like the official day Gamescom happens. Today was like the opening. So hopefully they add, so do some other stuff. Like, I want to know about the next Monster Hunter.
Bye bye.
So with that, everyone, you guys have a good one. Don't forget to take care. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah, definitely that. That part's important. And we'll try to do some more little fun events. Like, I know, like, I was doing the scary story hour, which is funny. It was an hour long for each one, so with that, right, we'll try. I'll try to think of some more things that we could do and say. Yeah, but if you have any other ideas and stuff, put them in the or send our way. Yeah, and yeah. So I think the Twitch side I did kind of update it a little bit. I need to make it a little bit more cleaner, I guess. More cleaner, just cleaner. But yeah. Send us your ideas and we'll try to see if you could do some stuff with that. And with that, guys, hope you guys have a good one. You take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.